Okay.
We never really know.
You never know. Yeah, so I just had some thoughts about ergonomics because now lots of folks are working from home. And I'm sure many of you have started to sort out your home office situation. But there are a couple of tips that I think I can give you guys, some guidance maybe if some folks are struggling. So I thought of three main things that I thought were the most impactful and then the easiest to execute at home. The first thing is just, I know some people have desktop computers at their home. They already have kind of a home computer set up. But for a lot of folks, it's laptops. And laptops are really hard on our neck and our back, which is, it's a challenge. And I think the easiest thing, one of the easiest things we can do, or one of the most impactful things we can do, is try and raise our laptop screen up. So when I was a student, for me, that looked like I would sit my laptop on a bunch of old textbooks, and I had an external keyboard that I would plug into my laptop and type on, and an external mouse. Now you can even go on to Amazon, or I was looking, there's some at Walmart or Best Buy if you want to buy from a local retailer, but you can get actual laptop stands for pretty reasonable prices, under $50. And so that can just bring your laptop screen up, because really we want our eyes to be in the bottom third of the screen. So even where my laptop is sitting right now is too low. Like if I was to work on here for a long period of time, I would need to bring it up so that my eyes are in the bottom third of the screen. So getting your laptop up so that you're not leaning over and bending your head down and causing that excess compression in your spine is tip number one. Lots of strategies for that. Yeah, just maybe a little bit of investment, a little bit of creativity, and you'll be helped out there. Your neck will thank you. So that's tip number one, bring the screen up. Tip number two is focusing on how we're sitting. So a good rule of thumb is that we want our knees bent at 90 degrees and our elbows bent at 90 degrees. So we don't want to be up here. We don't want our arms down low. We want to be in a nice, comfortable position with our feet on the ground. And then, of course, if you have something you can wobble on while you're working, that's great. Some of you I know have wobble devices at your house. Other strategies are even slipping that small foam behind your chair, so it's encouraging you to sit up with proper posture. So just making sure we're in a comfortable position where we can sit with proper posture is going to also help not only our neck but our low back. And then the third tip, which everyone's been saying for years about ergonomics and sitting, is just to take breaks. Really just taking a break every 30 minutes if you can is going to help your back out a lot. It doesn't need to be a long break, just it needs to be a stand up and walk around, maybe a little stretch, and you can get back to it. But those frequent breaks are gonna be key. Something that I started to do again at the end of my degree was just set 30-minute timers for myself, because that's how I would remember to take those breaks. So otherwise I'd just get lost in my work and I'd end up sitting like a monkey. So it was helpful for me. Yeah, so those are my three tips. Bring the screen up, focus on how you're sitting in your chair, and then take some breaks every 30 minutes.
Awesome, Shay. Listen, thank you. And we will, as a group, reconnect again next week and bring you guys some more stuff. I will just as a reminder, I've said this to you guys a couple of times, that we're trying to connect by email and text and through social media as much as possible. We are slowly reopening our office, and I want to remind those of you that haven't had an opportunity to come back in and at least re-engage a little bit. We obviously have new protocols. We've got these lovely things. We've got a system and a protocol that we have to apply when you walk into the office. But I want you to get a hold of me two different ways. Dr. Ryan, DRRYAN at backfit.ca. Dr. Ryan at backfit.ca. And or you can't call the office, unfortunately. And I will give this to you guys in this group, just in this group. You can get a hold of me via text or telephone, my cell phone, which is 250-888-5602. So if you would appreciate getting back in and getting going with your work again, we have to do so under different protocols, obviously. but get a hold of me soon. I have very limited time in the office on Mondays and Thursdays at the moment, but I do have a few spots available if you would appreciate getting some assistance. Let us know as soon as you can. Otherwise, look forward to talking to you soon. Bye for now.